In this video, I'm going to talk to you about the 4 main motivation hormones and how kindness can change the world. In his fantastic book, Leaders Eat Last, Simon Sinek talks about the 4 main motivation hormones: endorphins, dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin. Imagine you're in the woods and you're hungry. In a sense, that's the worst time to look for food because you have no energy and the pain of the hunger is very distracting. Well, what happens as you start walking around and looking for food and moving your body is your body releases endorphins. Endorphins are released when we do physical activity. And they have 2 functions. They both kill pain and give you a positive boost. They make you feel good. This is why runners, even after a grueling run, will feel great. They kind of experience the runner's high. And this mechanism is so important because if we didn't have it, then by the time we get hungry, it's almost too late for us. So in the same example, say you're going through the woods, you're looking for food, you're feeling pretty good, the pain of hunger is not so bad because of the endorphins, and then you see a rabbit in the distance. Now, the next hormone is dopamine, and that's kind of the feel-good hormone. It's the goal-setting hormone. So you see that rabbit, you get a tiny little bit of dopamine. You've seen your goal. Now you get a little closer to it. You get another little hit. You come up right behind it, you get a bigger hit, and then you capture it. You get kind of the payload hit. And dopamine is, again, it makes us feel good, but it's also today something that's in a lot of ways been hijacked. So that little red indicator at the top of your Facebook feed, that makes you feel good. Oh, someone replied to my message or liked one of my posts. And the problem now that many of us are facing, we can talk about this another time, is that so many things are kind of triggering that dopaminergic response, are feeding us with dopamine, that we not only are we getting addicted to the dopamine, but we're getting addicted to the things that create it, and social media being a big trigger for that. Now, in this example, you capture your rabbit, you bring it back to the tribe. People see us, their leader, bring bounty home. How do they feel? They feel good, but what kind of good? They feel proud. They feel proud to be part of, yes, of course, they're happy that they know they're going to eat, but they're proud to be part of a strong group with a strong leader. And serotonin, while it has many functions, it's often called the pride chemical or the pride hormone, because it makes you feel not only connected to your group, but more proud of your group. And as a leader, you get serotonin for having served your group, for being a strong leader. So that's that high self-esteem that we get from doing or being seen as a strong leader. This is why in his book, Leaders Eat Last, Sinek talks about how, winning a race is one thing, makes us feel good, but doing it in front of your family or your friends feels even better. And they feel good because they get that serotonin release being a member of a group or a family with someone strong in it. Now, everyone eats, say the food gets cooked, everyone eats, but maybe someone got left out. Now, someone in the tribe gives that person food. So we'll say person A gives person B food. How does person B feel when they get the food? They feel great. They feel loved, and so they get oxytocin released. And oxytocin is the love chemical, makes us feel warm, makes us feel good. But not only do they feel good, but the person who is giving the food feels good. And this is why impact and making a difference is such an important thing for us, because not only do we get to give the the particular gift to another person, but we actually get something. We get oxytocin released. And that alone is a really powerful thing. And the fact that we are driven, or at least, different discussion, but at least rewarded for doing good for others. Now, the final amazing thing about oxytocin, and the point of this whole video, person A gives person B food. Person A gets oxytocin. Person B gets oxytocin. But person C, who simply is watching this happen, also gets oxytocin. What is happening here? I think that term is mirror neurons, but By seeing good being done from A to B, you get oxytocin. And in this way, it's kind of like this is the glue that binds groups together. When you see someone in your tribe taking care of someone else, you get the same good feeling that they get. And this is how kindness can change the world. By doing good for others, yes, that's already making an impact. But by sharing that good, by letting others see that good, you're making the lives of those who see that good better. And in this way, even if you're not the one directly doing good, simply by sharing more goodness. This is a very challenging time for so many of us on so many levels, and in some ways scary. And when we're posting videos about people being aggressive or violent, it's important for us to be informed. It's important for us to inform, but by sharing those videos of people from opposite sides of a debate or argument or perspective or fight coming together and hugging, one of them taking care of the other, not only is it making you feel good by seeing that, but then by sharing it, you're spreading that good to more and more people. So whether it's holding the door for someone or picking someone up when they fall down or spreading the good that others are doing, kindness really can change the world. Now, is that enough? Of course not. And down the line, we'll talk about other things we can do to make a positive impact. That's what that's what I'm dedicating my life to. And it's really important. So many of us feel like we want to make a difference. We want the world to be a better place. We feel like we can't do anything. And that's kind of the point of the videos I'm going to be putting out, to share more ideas along these lines with you, to share my ideas of how we can make the world a completely better place, or a better place in many, many ways. But just this one idea that you can actually make other people's lives better by doing good, sharing that good, or sharing the good of others. So love, health, safety, and strength. This is a challenging time from some perspectives, but we will not only persevere, we will come together and build something better.